If your ears ring, the problem may be inside your brain, not your ears. For decades, tinnitus was treated as an ear issue. Doctors focused on the ear canal, the eardrum, or possible infections. But modern neuroscience now shows something surprising. The real cause often begins deeper, inside the auditory nerve and the brain itself. Today, we're taking you inside this ear-brain loop and showing you how supporting this pathway can help restore clarity and calm naturally. Before we can understand why that persistent ringing starts, we first need to explore the incredible journey sound takes from the outside world to your brain. It's a journey that, for an estimated 15% of adults worldwide, gets disrupted, leading to tinnitus. So, let's trace the path of normal hearing. Deep inside your inner ear, nestled within a spiral-shaped structure called the cochlea, are thousands of microscopic hair cells. Think of them as a biological orchestra, with each cell tuned to a specific sound frequency, like individual keys on a vast piano, spanning the entire range of human hearing. Here's how this intricate process unfolds. First, sound waves enter the ear and cause the eardrum to vibrate. Next, 3 tiny bones in the middle ear act as a mechanical amplifier, boosting those vibrations. These amplified vibrations travel into the cochlea, causing its fluid to move and the delicate hair cells to bend in response. This bending motion is the magic moment. It converts the physical sound vibration into a tiny electrical signal. These electrical signals then travel from the hair cells across a crucial connection called a synapse and into the auditory nerve. Finally, the auditory nerve carries this information to the brain, which interprets it as the voices, music, and sounds of our world. This entire chain relies on precision and strength. But what happens if a link weakens? Recent research points to a condition called cochlear synaptopathy, or hidden hearing loss, where the connections between hair cells and the nerve degrade. When the brain receives less auditory information, it can overcompensate by turning up its internal volume knob. This phenomenon, known as central gain, can create the perception of sound, like a phantom ringing or buzzing, where none exists. The signal has become distorted, and for millions, that's where tinnitus begins. This is the discovery shocking audiologists. When the auditory nerve doesn't receive strong, clear signals, the brain fills in the missing information by creating its own sound patterns. This is tinnitus. Think of it like a radio station with a weak signal. The music fades. The static increases. Your brain tries to guess what's missing. Inside your brain, the same thing happens. Missing frequencies. Weak nerve signals. Brain-generated noise. Ringing, buzzing, hissing, or humming. This is why some people develop tinnitus even when hearing tests look normal. The issue is not always in the ear. It's often in the electrical communication between the ear and the brain. So, what's happening at a cellular level to weaken these vital auditory signals? While the causes are complex, scientific studies consistently point toward 2 major physiological culprits that can disrupt the delicate ecosystem of the inner ear. First, there's oxidative stress. The inner ear is one of the most metabolically active and delicate structures in the human body. It requires a tremendous amount of energy to convert sound vibrations into electrical signals, a process that naturally produces unstable molecules called free radicals. When the production of these free radicals overwhelms the body's antioxidant defenses, it creates a state of oxidative stress. This imbalance can damage the fragile hair cells and their mitochondria, the cellular powerhouses, disrupt the precise signaling between nerves, and trigger localized inflammation. Ultimately, this cellular damage weakens the electrical signals sent to the brain, creating gaps in the information it receives. The second major factor is poor microcirculation. The inner ear has no major arteries. It depends entirely on an incredibly fine network of microscopic blood vessels to function. This delicate system is highly vulnerable to disruptions in blood flow. When circulation slows, the consequences are immediate. Oxygen levels drop, starving the energy-hungry cells. the delivery of vital nutrients and protective antioxidants weakens, and the power of the auditory nerve declines. As a result, the sound signals that reach the brain become degraded and incomplete. Deprived of clear input, the brain may try to compensate by generating its own phantom sounds to fill the perceived silence. When you put these two factors together, you create the perfect storm for tinnitus. The starved and stressed hair cells weaken, the auditory nerve signals fade, the brain turns up its internal gain to search for the missing signal, and the perceived ringing gets louder. This is why supporting both healthy circulation and the body's natural antioxidant defenses is a key focus of modern research. Most people notice subtle signs long before the ringing becomes constant. A faint, high-pitched tone in silence, ringing that comes and goes, a full or clogged feeling in the ear, sound sensitivity, struggling to understand speech in noisy places, ringing that worsens with stress or fatigue. These are early warnings that the ear-brain pathway is under stress. While there is no single cure for tinnitus, a growing body of research points to natural science-backed strategies that can support the underlying health of your ear-to-brain pathway. These approaches don't just mask the sound, they aim to create a healthier, more resilient internal environment for your auditory system. Let's explore 4 key areas where you can provide foundational support. First, improve microcirculation. Your inner ear is a powerhouse, demanding a constant, rich supply of blood to function. Certain plant-based compounds and vasodilatory nutrients, like those found in ginkgo biloba, have been studied for their ability to enhance this delicate circulation. While clinical results vary, the biological principle is to support robust blood flow to the cochlea, deliver vital oxygen and nutrients, and ensure the auditory nerve has the energy to fire correctly. Second, reduce oxidative stress. The high-energy activity in your ear also produces metabolic byproducts called free radicals. Factors like noise, aging, and stress can lead to an excess of these molecules, causing oxidative stress that can damage the delicate structures of the inner ear. Powerful natural antioxidants, such as coenzyme Q10 and magnesium, can help your body's defense system to neutralize these damaging free radicals, protect the fragile inner ear hair cells, and support long-term nerve integrity. Third, support healthy nerve signaling. For a clear signal to reach the brain, the nerves themselves must be healthy. Some botanical extracts and nutrients are thought to support the very structure and function of these nerve pathways. They may help to strengthen electrical communication between cells, support the brain's ability to adapt in a healthy way, and improve overall auditory nerve function. And fourth, calm the brain's hyperactivity. As we've learned, tinnitus is often the brain's reaction to a loss of signal. Natural compounds that support neurotransmitters associated with relaxation, like GABA, may help soothe this overactivity. By promoting a state of calm, they can reduce the brain's tendency to fill in the gaps, lower the perceived intensity of tinnitus, and promote a calmer, more balanced internal environment. This comprehensive approach is not about masking symptoms with a quick fix. It's about supporting the fundamental biology that keeps the ear-to-brain signal strong, clear, and steady. By addressing these 4 pillars, thousands are now exploring a path toward real, gradual relief and reclaiming a sense of quiet control. If you want to go deeper and see how people are naturally supporting their ear-to-brain connection, tap the link in the description or the pinned comment. It takes you to the official Supplement Level Up Explainer page, where thousands are learning how to restore clarity, quiet, and calm using research-inspired, natural approaches. The link is in the description and the top comment. Explore it now.